What were you doing before then?
I don't know. I don't remember.
The man accused of shooting an APD officer is caught during a chance encounter with deputies. His name is Christopher Cook, and at 36 years old, he has racked up more than a dozen arrests. But now he is looking at his most serious crime yet, attempted murder of a police officer, and could be looking at life in prison. APD released lapel video today showing just how fast that shooting went down. News 13's Cole Miller has been working this story from the beginning. He is live with a breakdown of that video and how they identified the suspect. Cole?
Well, good afternoon, Kim. We've learned that Cook left behind plenty of clues here at this scene near San Mateo and Montgomery, just outside of the Lakes Apartments complex, including the gun he used to shoot Officer Lou Golson. Police rushed DNA from that gun into processing and then began their hunt for Cook. A warning, though, some of the video you are about to see may be hard to watch.
His run is over. Police say Christopher Cook, the man who shot one of their own over the weekend, is now behind bars.
I don't remember Saturday. I haven't slept in 2 weeks.
He's been arrested for shooting 31-year veteran Lou Golson during a traffic stop near San Mateo and Montgomery early Saturday morning. This lapel cam video, just released today, shows the whole thing play out. It happens in a matter of seconds. Golson approaches the SUV, flashlight in hand.
Turn it off.
Cook fires off 5 shots. Officer Golson goes down. He's able to fire back 8 shots as Cook tries starting the SUV with no luck. He then opens the door and takes off. Golson calls dispatch.
San Mateo Lane, San Mateo. Just been 27-8'd.
And while lying there, having been shot 3 times, Golson remains calm and gives dispatch a description.
Running northbound San Mateo with a blue hat, blue jeans.
According to a criminal complaint, 1 bullet traveled along his abdomen down to his femur, breaking it. 2 others hit his bulletproof vest, causing contusions. Police say Cook left behind plenty of clues at the scene, including fingerprints on the outside of the stolen SUV.
Fingerprints were also found on an alcohol bottle inside of the vehicle.
Police say Cook also left behind the gun seen here. That gave them just enough evidence.
And yesterday, very late, we were able to confirm that it was, in fact, Cook's DNA evidence.
And Eden tells us he was at the hospital with Golson last night. He's recovering out of surgery and doing well. He also tells us that Golson's family is relieved to hear, Kim, that an arrest has been made. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Cole. Now, if it weren't for the diligence of 2 Bernalillo County deputies early this morning, APD would likely still be searching for Cook. At about 4 this morning, the deputies were on routine patrol when they spotted a man staggering near Edith and Montano. Because it was so cold, they were concerned for his safety and went to talk to him. Those deputies had just received word hours earlier to be on the lookout for Christopher Cook.
The individual, he appeared to be Mr. Cook, the suspect that they were looking for. After talking with him, they weren't able to positively identify him. He kept providing false names, false date of births. At that point, they took him to fingerprint. He was positively, was positively identified as Christopher Cook.
Now, there was a $17,000 reward for information leading to the suspect's arrest. In case you're wondering, those deputies will not get it. Law enforcement is not eligible for fugitive awards. Now, law enforcement knows Cook well. He took them on quite the chase in 2007 in a stolen City of Albuquerque trash truck. Deputies say he was using it for a series of home invasions in Torrance County. When they caught up with Cook near Moriarty, he didn't go down easily.
Started running into things, running to vehicles, through people's yards. It quickly became a very high-profile chase and was aiming for construction workers. So, you know, his demeanor for the public safety was there was none, there was zero.
Sheriff Heath White was in on that chase. During it, Cook pulled out a butcher knife, taunted deputies. Spike strips disabled the vehicle, but he still ran right towards a family playing in a yard. Deputies cornered him, drew their guns, and got him in custody after a lengthy struggle. Sheriff White says he is especially relieved Cook is off the streets again.
This just goes more to show his demeanor that it hasn't changed. He will victimize anybody for his self-preservation or for his self-gain.
Now, Cook just got out of prison a year ago after serving 6 for that incident. He had spent another 4 years in prison starting in 2001. That was for a laundry list of charges, including armed robbery with a deadly weapon, as well as home and auto burglary. Now, according to online court documents, his earliest arrest is in 1998 when he was 20. Since that time, he's been arrested for everything from possession of a firearm by a felon to larceny, auto theft, and burglary. Well, Cook is being charged with attempted murder and other charges in district court. His first stop will be federal lockup. The feds have charged him with being a felon in possession of a firearm. That alone carries a possible 10-year sentence. But because of his long criminal history, he could get an enhancement for being a habitual offender. That could result in a 15-year to life sentence once the feds deal with that charge.